What's up my loves, my name is Paige, this is Paige the Mage, and this is the first of my August vlogs. Hello my darlings, welcome to this video. Today we're going to start my reading vlog for Pickpongathon, and I am a host for the Pong and Prose Hos, so I will be reading books to fulfill the team prompt. I have 9 books that I need to prioritize for my team prompts, and any additional books that I read, hopefully they will align with Crystal's additional prompts. I'm really excited for this. We've had poll picks, we've got a whole lot of things happening, so I'll leave my TBR link below, and I'll leave Crystal from Bomb Book Reviews, who is the creator of Pickpongathon, as well as my co-host Brittany Love Reading and Brooklyn Reads, as well as the novel Pong Navigators. So I don't actually know what the first book I'm going to be reading is, because I would like to play Audacity August. So Audacity August was where I tried to 2 years ago vlog using a random number generator to pick some TBR games and then take either the prompt or the actual book, depending. I'd love to do one round where I end up selecting a book from each of the booktubers, but for this round we will just take the prompts. If they do happen to have a book that I need to read, then I'll take that. I am also keeping it so that I can take a number and that be the prompt that I have to do, but for the sake of my sanity we may just keep it to letting me have a little bit more rain. So I also have most of, well, I've got my hosts and some of the other co-hosts for Pickpongathon, as well as Crystal's possibility pile, and whilst most of them are just possibility piles, I will just have a look through and see what they've mentioned, and then I then have actual TBR games as well. I think for the most part, no, there's only one that was posted earlier in the year, and that's Jokes on Me by Is Bailey Reading. I really wanted to get this in because I find it such a fun game, so that's on there, but the rest of them are August TBRs and then the pile of possibilities. So that's how this is going to work. There's 22 videos at the moment. If any of the other hosts put out TBR videos, then I will add them to the list, but let's see what the first one is going to be. Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 22.
Here's a number between 1 and 22. It's 11.
Oh. Andy. This is Andy Reads' Reading Roulette.
Here we go. It's time for Reading Roulette, my favorite TBR game. I love it. I look forward to it every month. If you want to learn the general rules, I'll go ahead and put in the cards one of my earlier Reading Roulette videos where I explain it a little bit more. But today we're going to jump right in. Our first pick, sometimes I forget to do all the screen recording things, so let's get that set up. Alrighty, here we go. Spin number 1. What genre are we going for?
Ooh, genre.
I really would like some light, fluffy, easy reads. My brain is tired. Okay.
Oh.
Great. You know what? This is perfect. I picked short story collection or essay collection. Great. Well, I don't have anything like set in my mind, so of course I'm gonna have to do a little research, but that's fine. Here we go. We're gonna be reading some kind of short story, essay.
Ah! Oh my god! Perfect. Thank you, Andy. I'm gonna take this and run. So this is Disability Visibility, first person stories from the 21st century, edited by Alice Wong, and it's a collection of essays about disability. Ow! The first read has been chosen. It is small, it is on the essential TBR for Pickpongathon. I'm living the high life. Alright, I gotta go get ready for work. Bye! Hello my darlings. So I haven't checked in since this morning, and I also haven't read since I haven't read. With mum being here, I just wanted to set up my planners, get myself all sorted, and I've just had a really lovely time watching YouTube. One thing which still fits to picking the book because it was short stories or essays And I feel like this still fits, which is Shakespeare's sonnet. So what Ash and I are wanting to do is every night or so, doesn't have to be every night, just read 1, 2, whatever we see, whatever spoons we've got left. But I do have a few different challenges that I've wanted to do. So I got a Apple Watch from my coworker and I'm really enjoying it. But I've hit 5,500 steps, which is very happy. My goal for this week, is 5,000. I needed to take a photo of some flowers. Do you think this will count for today? I could take a photo of the photo of the trees.
Take a photo of a photo.
I'd like to do that, and I need to keep my food diary, and I worked on some YouTube stuff, but not a whole lot. But this will be my reading, and let's see what accent we've got today.
Look in the glass until the face thou foost. No, it doesn't work. Is it American?
Yep.
It is?
It's Southern.
Well, howdy, partner. Time for me to tell you a story. Look in thy glass and tell the face thou viewest. Now is the time that face should form another. Whose fresh repair if thou now renewest? Thou dost beguile the world on blessed Sun Mother. From where is she so fair whose unerred womb disdains the tillage of thy husbandry? Or who is he so fond will be thy tomb of his self-love to stock posterity? Thou art there, mother's glass, and she is thee, calls back the lovely April of her prime. So thou through windows of thine age shalt see, despite of wrinkles, this thy golden time. But if thou live remembered not to be, die single, and thy image dies with thee.
I don't understand the words you just said, but that's okay.
It was certainly English, my love.
Did you understand what you were reading?
Hell no.
Excellent. That makes me feel better. Oh, that one's a short one.
Go ahead, my love. Do it in Southern.
I don't think I can, because I can't do accents for shit.
Try and just read it.
I feel stupid doing the accent, because you do it so good and I do not.
I don't do it good, Bob.
Unthrifting loveliness, why dost thou spend upon thyself thy beauty's legacy? Nature's bequest gives nothing but doth lend, and being frank, she lends to those are free. Then beauteous, the bounteous largest given thee to give. Profitless, Yeshua, why dost thou use so great a sum of sums, yet canst live? For having traffic with thyself alone, thou of thyself, thy sweet self dost deceive. Then how, when nature calls thee to be gone, what unacceptable audit canst thou leave? Thy unused beauty must be tombed with thee, which used live the executor to be.
I doth not be America's sweetheart,
America's sweetheart,
but doth love me anyway.
I think I didn't do a half bad job of that.
You did pretty good, Bubba.
Thanks. That was fun. I still have no idea what we read though.
Neither.
Excellent.
It was like listening back to me doing the Scottish. I have no idea what I said, which means I nailed it.
Yeah! That's funny.
Let's see the Congo.
Congo reveal.
Oh! And there is some flowers.
There is flowers.
Woohoo!
Oh, look at how happy he is.
Yeah. Happy boy.
Oh, I like Congos.
Oh, I like you. Mwah. Cool. So that's done and dusted, and we've started reading. I still have quite a few things that I want to be doing on the daily, but I'm really proud of what we have done tonight. I got everything set up and I'm just feeling good.
We read from Shakespeare's sonnets.
Units. Did you have fun though?
Yes.
Normal
Normal American accent.
You don't know how to do a normal American accent.
I'm walking here. Get me a coffee.
That's a Brooklyn accent.
Isn't that normal America?
Only in the movies.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to read that while I get the light?
Those hours that with gentle work did frame the lovely gaze where every eye doth dwell. We'll play the tyrants to do the very same, and that unfair which fairly doth excel. For never resting time leads summer on to hideous winter and confounds him there. Sap checked with frost and lusty leaves quite gone, beauty o'ersnowed, and barrenness everywhere.
I love you.
Then were summer's distillation left, a liquid prisoner pent in walls of glass. Beauty's effect with beauty were bereft, nor no remembrance what it was. But flowers distilled, though they with winter meet, least but their show, their substance still lives sweet. Whatever the fuck that means.
You good?
Want me to read another one?
It's up to you. I'm not understanding anything, regardless of the accents.
Well, let's just go random posh British person to make up for my terrible American accent. Let's go a terrible posh British one. Then let not winter's ragged hand deface in thee thy summer ere thy be distilled. Make sweet some vial, treasure thou some place with beauty's treasure, ere it be self-killed. That use not forbidden usury, which happies those that pay the willing loan. That's for thyself to breed another thee. What the fuck? Or 10 times happier, be it 10 for 1. 10 times thyself were happier than thou art, if 10 of thine 10 times refigured thee. Then what could death do if thou shouldest depart, leaving thee living in posterity? Be not self-willed, for thou art much too fair to be death's conquest, and make worms thine heir. And 10 times that, apparently.
Apparently.
10 times thine 10 times thine tens. Indeed.
Indeed. I feel like your drama kid is really enjoying this.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy the next one. It starts with low.
Should have got low.
Apple bottom jeans. Shakespeare with the fur.
With the fur.
The whole stage play looking at her.
Her.
She hit the floor.
File.
Next thing you know,
No.
Shakespeare said low, 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 and low.
That was some dramatic reading of Shakespeare, and I think this is going to be a very interesting month.
She hitteth thy floor, and after time pass, Shorty did get descent.
So I'm gonna make some progress on disability visibility tomorrow, and check in with you then. Bye!
Bye.
Oh, wee home skillets, hello! It is now the 2nd of August at 6 p.m. So I'm going to need to go get my darling partner in uno momento. But I just wanted to come on and say, hey, I haven't read yet. Obviously you had the sonnets last night, but I haven't picked up disability visibility yet. I do intend to. I just need to get through a lot of filming before my family come up tomorrow. I doubt I'm gonna get any reading in over the weekend, which is fine. I fully am prepared for that. I do need to edit and shower and wash my hair. I've scheduled the live show. Basically, I'm just coming on to say that I have done stuff. I had a big day at work, but it was a good day. It was a really, really good day. I felt so productive, and I've just got to keep doing my things. So last night I ended up setting up my reading trackers and my planner and all of that for this month rather than read, and I just watched YouTube, and oh my god, I needed it. So yes, I am hoping to aim to at least get half an hour of reading in tonight, just so I can make some progress. For that isn't Shakespearean sonnets. So I do also need to find a image of a flower. There are some on that book. It's funny because everything's dead and I haven't gone walkabouts at the moment. So I'm looking at things around my house for the moment and having a grand time with that. I did also have a really lovely moment this morning, just having a glass of water, looking out, and there was a dumb fuck of a bird. It was like if I was in bird form, which also has some photos of flowers. So I'm gonna go off and continue doing things, but I'm just very happy with how we're traveling, and hopefully I can get everything sorted because I am feeling quite frazzled at the moment, just with everything I would like to do and then the things I need to do before my family comes. So I am going to go collect Ash and then maybe get my steps in, shower and wash my hair, and then edit. I don't have to worry about dinner, thank God. So I'm happy. Let's go. Bye. Hello darlings. It's now after midnight. I did a lot of the things. I did my steps, I got to the announcement for Seasonathon filmed and edited, and I'm just waiting. Mel sent through their photos, so I've just got to put that in the video, export it and upload it. And yeah, aside from that, we're good to go. Washed my hair, got so much done except read. We will do what we can, and I did start listening to the audiobook of Disability Visibility, but realized it's one of those non-fictions that I will need to read with my eyeballs whilst listening. I can't just take it in solely audibly, so I will settle down with that one. We haven't read any sonnets tonight, but that's okay. It is late and tomorrow is go day. I have so much on with my family and Bookstar, which I'm so excited for, but it is a get up early and go day. So I'm gonna go to sleep now so I don't die tomorrow. Although still likely to happen. Apologies, this has been a very lackluster start to Pickpongathon, but I definitely think from Monday onwards I should be right as rain. I will have the house just to Ash and I'll have no obligations most evenings. There may be the odd appointment here and there, but unlike the past 2 weeks where I feel like I've had genuinely something on every single evening, we should be right. I'm going to go get myself sorted for bed and check in with you sometime tomorrow. Wish me luck. Good morning, my little potatoes. So it is now 9:30 on the 4th, and I didn't check in yesterday because I had a mammoth day with my family, but it was fabulous. Today is also a mammoth day. We have Ash's and my engagement lunch with our families, and I'm just going to be spending time with them as well. Look at that hair. Delicious. I need to get ready, but I do have a little bit more time up my sleeves, so I'm not too worried about life. I got to eat something. Ash and I did read some Shakespearean sonnets last night, and oh my god, it was hilarious. Ash is just a treasure doing this with me. Oh man, I forgot to get my Wheaties. So that was a really good time. But I also started reading Disability Visibility, and I listened to the audiobook while reading alongside it. And they've taken out one of the essays from the introduction. And so it was mentioned in the introduction in the physical book, but not in the audiobook, and then the entire first essay is taken out, which I find very interesting. I did end up reading the second essay and then started making my way through the first one, but I didn't quite get through it before we decided to go to bed. It was just quite different. I think there was a moment with my audiobook where I was looking very confused, and that was when they were mentioning that, and I was like, what is happening? Mum's no longer staying with us. She's in an Airbnb with the rest of my family, and I can now feel comfortable vlogging. It's not that I don't feel comfortable vlogging when Mum's around, but it's just one of those things. I need to find some flowers today. I got my steps up well and truly yesterday, so that was great, and we'll just keep going. What a day, but I had a fabulous time, and now I have only done 3,230 steps, so getting on my walking pad, I'm gonna put a video on. Let's do this. Hey, I worked up a bit of a sweat. Whew. Alright, it's 9:10. I'm gonna go chill. Bye. Hello my darlings. So it's now 9:30 on the 5th of August, and I have just read the first essay in Disability Visibility. I had already read the second, but because the audiobook had skipped on the first, I needed to physically read it. And oh wow, that's a way to start an essay collection. I am going to run out and grab some dessert before continuing, and I would like to go grab some tabs because there are definitely quite a few quotes that I wanted to flag in this, but I just forgot to grab my tabs before coming into the bedroom, and then I wanted to get it done. So I'm gonna go get some dessert and then hopefully be able to continue listening to the audiobook. While I'm having dessert, I'm going to watch Amy from A Star Reads' vlog that just went up. So I'm like obsessed with keeping my watch later at 0, and currently it's at 105 videos. And 20 of those are not TBR videos. The rest are. But like, I can't watch them because Audacity August. So I need to read. I'm excited to be able to get through some more of those videos. I'm happy that I've continued reading. Ash and I will hopefully do some sonnets, and I need to catch up with 3 days of my one-line a day. Tonight has been a very much come home and flop kind of night, which I definitely needed. So hopefully tomorrow I will be able to walk to work and walk home. I'll then probably need to drive back down to do a food shop. When's Ash finishing? I think it's 6. So that could actually work in perfect, because then I'll get my steps in. So I'll go get my steps in and then drive down and meet him at Coles and do a food shop. But we should also meal prep as well, so then we know what we're getting. But lots on the go. I'm gonna go grab my dessert and watching some YouTube and keep reading. It's been a mammoth start to the month, so apologies for the lackluster vlogs content at the moment, but we're getting there, back on track, and being able to just chill the fuck out tonight when I needed to do what I wanted. So tomorrow I'm gonna film my book haul, which is literally 2 books, and hopefully edit that, shower and wash my hair, food shop, make some dinner, keep reading, keep watching. Sounds like a good time, and I will check in with you hopefully later just to talk what I have read. Bye! Hello my darlings. I did it! I read some of my book.
Graceful.
So I got up to page 85 of Disability Visibility, and that's part 2. And oh,
I'm sorry.
what? Oh, I was like this, not your ass.
That was my ass being stinky.
Nah. So this definitely gets me thinking. And it's quite interesting because for me, and a lot of the concepts, yeah, you know, I don't know the statistics to it, and bloody hell that hurts. You can come up, bub.
My little heat.
Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. It was talking about the fluctuations in disability and how some days you're okay and some days you're not, or you get on antibiotics or what have you, and you spend so much of your life trying to find a cure because you are in so much pain, especially when it comes to chronic pain, that you just want to be okay, but in the process you don't live because you spend your entire life at medical appointments and things like that, and it's not wanting to get or chasing for a cure. And for me, a lot of this is just focused on, or brings up thoughts for me of each component of these stories that is the pivotal point, or the essay, sorry, not stories. Mostly it's just having the disability acceptance in the situations that it is to make it not be a horrific experience for someone to exist. Like, that's the thing that is going to help the most. It's not removing disability, it's making sure that people with disabilities have their needs accommodated for in whatever capacity that needs to be. And so it's interesting because I'm reading it going, our society sucks. It's not designed to support disability. It is really in the name as well. It hurts, it's uncomfortable, but it is so interesting to read. I'm really enjoying it in the capacity of, I think they're very exceptionally well written essays, and I appreciate the content being out there. Enjoy for what I've just read in some components, not even in the slightest capacity, but I think that they are all really exceptionally well written essays, and they're all offering a really different and unique perspective as well. I think one of the things that stumped me, and I meant to talk about this the other night, is the fact that the first essay is not included in the audiobook, so I had to go and physically read it. And I read that tonight, and that was really interesting because Harriet, the essayist, is talking about a professor who wants to make it so that parents can choose to terminate fetuses that are going to be chronically disabled, and I think also partially post-life, as well as assisted suicide. But the way that they describe their rationale for not wanting to paint this person in such a horrific light, even though it's well entitled, and a lot of their co-workers and family say he's a monster, it's described as their kind of disability prejudice as an ultimate evil and him as a monster, then I must so define all who believe disabled lives are inherently worse off, or that a life without a certain kind of consciousness lacks value. That definition would make monsters of many of the people with whom I move on the sidewalks, do business, break bread, swap stories, and share the grunt work of local politics. It would reach some of my family and most of my non-disabled friends, people who show me personal kindness and who sometimes manage to love me through their ignorance. I can't live with the definition of ultimate evil that encompasses all of them. I can't refuse the monster majority basic respect and human sympathy. It's not in my heart to deny every single one of them categorically my affection and my love. I just thought that was like really lovely that they still want to see the good in the world, because they understand where the arguments of this professor is coming from. It's just, in my eyes and their eyes, wrong. So it's interesting that we are so quick to villainize those that have opposing views, but really it is always so much more of a nuanced discussion, and nothing is just black and white. And I really appreciated that. But yes, So I've made progress, and so I will be starting on part 2 tomorrow. I do have a little bit of a busier night, so I don't know if I will get up to part 3, but I would like to. That'd be kind of exciting, and just keep chipping away at it. Half of me is tempted to just pick for another book, so if I do decide I need something a little bit lighter, I can, but then I also think about my TBR, and there's not much levity in there. So we'll see where I end up tomorrow. But I am gonna go to bed and maybe read a singular sonnet if Ash is conscious or unconscious enough, depending, and I will check in with you tomorrow. Bye! Hello my darlings, it's now 9 p.m. on the 6th of August and my battery is going to die, but I just wanted to quickly jump on and say I am about to dive in and read. And I got so much done today, very happy with everything, and now it's time to snuggle down with my book, and I'm very excited for this. So I'm gonna do a dice. I saw that going poorly to begin with. Oh dear sweet lord. Okay. The dice chose violence. That is a 5. And the other dice was also a 5. So that's 50 minutes of reading, which, excellent. So I'm gonna go get my ears in and get started. Yeah, and also send a photo to God, because, oh dear God. Hello my darlings, today is the something of a something, Wednesday the 7th of August, and I'm home from work. I will need to go pick Ash up in about 15 minutes, and he, I think, is making steak and veggies. So I'm going to be chopping those up, and yeah, I went out to go grab my book to come back to say that I've read over 50% of Disability Visibility, and then got distracted by wanting to put out the recycling before Ash got home, and then I was like, oh yeah, I was going to film an update, so I came back, sat down, and realized I didn't grab my book. It's been a pretty good day, been a pretty nice week, so I'm excited to keep reading. I do need to get a fuck ton of steps tonight, so I don't know how I'm gonna go with that. I will probably end up just putting on a YouTube video and getting on the walking pad for as much as humanly possible. I've only done 1,400, so I probably will be able to get enough done if I jump on the walking pad and just keep going for as long as I can. But I would also like to sit and read, but I still am at the point where I want to just listen to YouTube while I'm walking, and I've got long videos that I want to get through. But I'm just making my way through, and I'm gonna go take the recycling out, and I might go see if I quickly pop somewhere to be able to find some flowers so that I can do that challenge, and then we'll find out what I'm doing from tomorrow as well. So that's exciting. I will go do the things and then let you know where I get up to. I did it, I did it, I did it. So I got my steps in and I finished Disability Visibility. Oh my god. Oh my god. So Amy from Ducky Reads explained this perfectly, which was, oh, I've read that. Pretty rough, but so eye-opening. And I'm like, absolutely, like, holy mother of Lord, my soul. I just, yeah. Obviously, I am not well versed on disability and statistics, especially in America. I just know that it's disproportionate to able-bodied, and when you have the intersection of multiple elements, the stats are uncomprehendable for my brain in terms of the negative. But I really appreciate this so much. I really found all of the essays to be so eloquently written and just so informative, whether that will be for the positive or highlighting the negatives, which fair enough. I do feel that, like, the last essay really summated in just having the space for disability to exist and solely letting disability just thrive, because everything has been accommodated for, and that's all that it is. We need to make disability visible to be able to have those accommodations be the foundation, and currently they're not, and that's shit. So whilst it was a really hard read, I really am surprised at how much I flew through the last 2 sections tonight, because I just got into the right headspace to be able to consume this, and it was just, oh, it was absolutely amazing. I've done it. I've done my first book for Pickpongathon. We finally made it. Also, I went back and watched the rest of Andy's TBR video, and they did the genre, or like the category of short stories or essay collection, but then they also did a wheel with the theme, and it was seasonal, so I'm gonna go with back to school. Not really accurate, but I'm gonna make it count. It's fine. It's fine.
Now let's figure out what kind. Gosh, I have no preference here. I don't even know what to expect, really. Seasonal. Okay, it is summer-ish, sort of back to school season. Let me think.
Okay. Oh, Lord, I should nervous. So I need my next TBR game. Ah-hoo-hoo. I would love, utterly adore, that doesn't seem right. I've got 35 videos and I would love to be able to get a, whilst that wasn't a short read, I need something light, or I'm thinking like a Nevo. So, Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 35.
Is a number between 1 and 35. It's 19.
Yeah! Okay, so I got Sandra from Got a Thing for Things with a tumbling panda game. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, I am also extremely apprehensive. Okay. Woo!
First roll. Woohoo, tumbling pandas. Woohoo. I just forgot which angle we used to film in. Tumbling pandas. Not the tumbles. That the tumbles. Pandas tumble. And none fell. Where is... Ah, there was another one. Oop. Roll number
okay.
1. 1. Great roll. Great roll. We have 1. So for our first roll, we got 1 ball and 0 pandas dropped. So we can go into our second roll. Roll number 2. 2.
This is so intense watching it on 1 times speed.
2.
Oh, don't move it. Ah!
I want this one.
Do you? Do you really want that one?
Oh. 1.
I am just gonna go with the first prompt that they read out.
2.
Oh, but we're safe. Oh! Oh!
I was just gonna look in the camera, and then the panda fell. We have a little panda snuck in. That was quite rude. For our second roll, we got 2 balls, but 1 panda dropped. I think this is the one where I hit my face in the bamboo, so that was great work for me. And we got, I'm pretty sure it was Chong-Li. The pandas has numbers on them, which are names. Yes. And Chong-Li is to read a final book. So like the final book in a series that is finished.
Oh.
So I need to read.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Not quite at the point that I wanted. So the prompt is to read a final book. So, in a series. I do have some on my TBR. Do I? Ooh, wait! Ooh! Okay. So, I've got What's a Girl Got to Do by Holly Bourne, which I don't think I have the audiobook for, unless I'm getting it from No Results Found. I don't think these have audiobooks. Oh lordy. The other thing I could do is Headcase by Jack Heath, which I am wanting to get to this month, and I do have access to the audiobook. I'm gonna have a think. I'll come back in a sec. Okay, so a decision has been made, and I'm gonna be reading Headcase by Jack Heath. I've put the request and reservation on it from my library, so I'll go get that tomorrow. I also have to return Jade Legacy and Strong Female Character. Sorry. I will definitely get this out again though. I'm very, very, very excited. They're going back and I will pick up Headcase. So for tonight, I'm gonna just continue watching some YouTube and then tomorrow I will go get this and start. I'm pretty sure this is, oh no, not. I thought it was in the large print. It's not. I can't see any like discussion that Case is the last book, but it's also not saying anything. I might email Crystal. Just be like, please help. Please, I require your assistance. That is the decision. I am going to go set up for tomorrow and oh shit, I need to wash the fry pan. Ooh, I'll do that and watch some YouTube and then go to bed. Oh, I feel so good. My brain feels stretched, but in a good way, and I got my steppies in and it's just been a pretty damn good day. I desperately need to film my wrap up. I can then put these books away because it's annoying me having them there and not having the space to put my actual TBR off the chair. Anyway, that's another day, another problem for me to deal with. And I double checked my TBR video and I've read Fire for a red cover, but I remembered having this as an option, so I was like, ooh, do I have to read this? Because I can swap this out for Full Metal if I need to. We'll see where this month takes us. Ooh, I'm so excited. I'm going to go wash the fry pan and listen to YouTube. Oh, I know I'm going to be watching Amy's Slice of Life vlog and we'll check in with you when I have more of an update. First book of Pickpongathon done. Hell yeah. Alright, bye. My darlings, it is now nearly 11 o'clock on the 8th of August, is that right? And I kept fluctuating between wanting to start Full Metal or reading Headcase, and I ended up picking up Headcase from my library and I read 160 pages tonight, which I am super happy with. So hopefully tomorrow, once I've finished filming, I will be able to make some more headway in this, and just feeling really happy having the night to just snuggle down in bed and read. I was going to check in earlier and just be like, hey, and then I just started reading. So I'm glad because I obviously have a lot of things on the want to read and just chipping away at it feels good. So if I can just keep up this momentum, that would be awesome. I'm very curious as to how this weekend's gonna go because it's my first like do absolutely nothing weekend in a long little while. Yeah, that's a sentence. But I'm ready to nap, and it was a decent day at work. And then I went to the nutritionist and she was really happy with my food diary and she gave me a little sticker. So that was motivating. I'm gonna go clear up the kitchen, brush my teeth, read some sonnets and go to bed. I will check in with you hopefully tomorrow. Bye.
Here I go. Let's get them stippies. Also, I've got Ren ready to go. Okay. See you in 2,000 steps.
darlings. So it is now 5 to 11 on Friday the 9th of August, and Ash and I need to read some sonnets, but I did make it to page 256 of Headcase, so feeling really good about that. Let's put that into the little spot. 4.5 hours of audio. I should be able to get this done tomorrow, which is very exciting. What did I say? I got up to 256. So we're at 63%. Yay! I'm really enjoying it so far. I did accidentally take a nap for a little bit of it earlier, because in case you can't tell, I'm exhausted. Like, at work today, it was such a struggle street. And I filmed my wrap up this evening, and I'm confident that like throughout half of it, I'm just like, my eyes just refuse to open further than this. And so I'm tired. I did manage to get my steps in, so 5,929, which my goal for this week is 5,500. Next week is a lot higher, but we'll get there. So I jumped on the walking pad, put it on 5.2 k's per hour, and off I went. So it was 15 minutes and I'd done 2,000 steps. So that's good to know if I need it for whatever the case may be. But I'm a wrecked, absolutely wrecked cucumber. So I need to go brush my teeth and go the fuck to sleep, because I'm confident I fell asleep 4 times at my desk today at work. And then I took a slight nap at one point throughout. I feel very accomplished with my day, but I am also utterly exhausted. So hopefully I will manage to do something and get some b-roll over the weekend, and I actually think I'm going to put this out sometime. I wasn't going to do weekly, but I think I might if I just run this over this weekend, and then so if I just edit tomorrow for my wrap up and then start editing this, it can go up on Wednesday. And then okay, I'm gonna go to sleep now. Bye. Do not trust those clouds. No sorry. He's getting very dark out that way. Hello my darlings, so I'm just walking home. I went and found a new Navigator place, so I will have had some footage, and I've already completed this week's challenge for Pickpongathon, but I'm hoping to get Ash to come back and potentially organise with my grandpa to go tomorrow for lunch or something. It is just in town, but I've wanted to go since I saw it, and I didn't realise that they're open 7 days, so yay! Anyway, I attempted to listen to Headcase, but I've given up on that for the moment. Like walking and reading, I will just continue listening to YouTube, because that's what I feel like doing while I hot step it like a mother trucker, because oh dear God, I would like to not get rained on. Okay, bye. Hello my darlings, so it is now 8:30 on the 10th of August, and I finished Headcase, and I'm giving it a 4.5 stars. This was such an interesting conclusion to the series so far. It's definitely hinted at that there are going to be more books, but I'd be curious to see if they change protagonist. I think this could be an interesting choice. So I'm gonna say that this series is completed, because at the moment there is no word of a 5th book or anything like that. So I'm gonna take it. I finished a series. Oh yeah. And this finishes Crystal's Bookish Peeps challenge for me. I'm so happy. So with that, I need to get my next Audacity. Speaking of Audacity, I now have 63 videos in this playlist because people keep coming out with amazing ones, and I realized I didn't add half of the ones that I had wanted to the last time. I'm pretty sure there's also a fly buzzing around here. Most of them are some form of TBR game. I also had quite a few that got released that are ones that I am very excited to watch, so we shall see. Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 63.
Is a number between 1 and 63. It's 40.
40, okay. Ooh, okay, so this is Tasha's Library TBR game, and let's see what prompts I'm going to be getting.
I just go around in circles using my trusty little Lego Eeyore, who starts here. As I land on spots, I pick a corresponding coloured card. Red is its vibe, so that's genres and tropes. Green is so random, is another type of TBR game. Yellow,
Oh my god,
it's all in the
if we
making,
end up
which
on
is
the
about
green,
publication and authors.
it's going to
Purple
be
from
another
cover to
TBR
cover
game.
of cover prompts. And what's in a name for blue is title prompts.
Okay.
I throw 2 dice. If I throw a double, I add an extra roll. And if I land on one of the bookworm spaces, I have to play the bookworm game, which has very, very obscure prompts. So without further ado, let us begin. I'm going to trial, instead of putting this in the middle, which I have before, which kind of obscures the board, I'm just going to be throwing this like this. So roll number 1
Oh!
is a 12. Now, if anyone has watched my previous TBR games, I am expert at throwing double sixes. But anyway, okay, so I've now got 9 rolls, but that's okay. All right, 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's a yellow, all in the making. I've already shuffled these. And I've got a book written by a loved author. Okay, I've got a few in mind already.
Ooh! Ooh! Right, so the prompt of a book by a loved author. Immediately, I want to message Crystal and say, hey broski, it's time. I will message and see what they're up to, but I do have What's a Girl Got to Do by Hollyborn, which I had pushed off from last one. I still keep coming back to Full Metal Volume 9, so that's also a potential, but that's currently not in my immediate vicinity. I did love Aristotle and Dante, so I could finish off that series, but out of the list of authors that I've got on, oh no, and I've also got all the ones that I don't own. Oh no, oh, that just opened up a lot. Oh dear. Okay, well, the other 2 that I was thinking of was The Man Who Died Twice, because Thursday Murder Club, love that, but also Escaping from Houdini, because I have loved this series so much. But then I've also got Sleep Like Death, which is by Caleb Bayron, Mammoth at the Gates by Nevo, and Blackbird Oracle by Deborah Harkness. Oh, okay, this is a lot of options. Okay, I'm gonna message Crystal. Okay. What I'm going to quickly do is have a look at the next prompt and see if I combine the 2 for one. Oh, they've done Robert Jackson Bennett.
All right, and roll number 2 is a 3. So that's 1, 2, 3. So that's a red. It's the vibe. And that is a book of a school setting. Yay! That's always exciting. I quite like myself a school setting.
College? I don't think a school setting's gonna work. I'll wait for Crystal. What's a Girl Got to Do will lead to an academic setting, and again, no audio, so I'm sort of like, but it is a quick read when I do sit down. Otherwise, I'm leaning towards Escaping from Houdini, because that was the first one that jumped to my brain when I was like, ooh. I still need to edit my video that I want to go up tomorrow, so that will give me time for people to get back to me and my brain to settle its petals, and we'll see where we go. But I'm leaning to one of these 3. Oh, that's a very nice prompt. I really like it. Doesn't combine excellently with the school setting, but I'm definitely sure there are options out there as well. But at the moment, that's what we're going to go with. I will check in with you later. I needed a friend pick. Ash is definitely slightly more than a friend, but still counts, and has chosen Full Metal Alchemist, the last volume. I'm so scared. I'm so scared, but I'm so excited. Which is, essentially I've decided to swap out What a Girl's Got to Do. I've put it back on my rainbow shelf for next month. Whilst I do want to finish that goal, I am essentially swapping it out for the same thing. So it finishes the series, it's an even page number, it is a Bookish Peeps pick, and it's coming off the TBR. And neither that nor this has an audiobook, so it's happening. I'm so excited! I'll let Crystal know that we don't need to worry about us against you just yet, but it'll be good, so then I can at least have an idea of how she would like to navigate that buddy read once that happens. So I will be picking this up. I am now super eager to edit my wrap up so I can get that up and running and dive into this. Oh my god, I'm so scared. Okay, I'll talk to you when I finish editing so I can dive in. Okay, bye. Hello, it is now 11:15. I'm at 5,394 steppers. Let's see how uncomfortable I can make myself. Nope, can't read while walking because I need the movement. So I need the movement of my arm to pick up my steps. So I can't hold the book and turn the pages.
Okay, that's okay. We just walk around and around and around.
How I get up my steps. 5,608. Time now to dive into Full Metal. Ah! Oh, I'm so scared. Hello my darlings. So, as you would have seen, I finished Full Metal Alchemist Volume 9 of the 3-in-1s, which means I have finished the Full Metal Alchemist series. And I'm a little broken inside, not gonna lie. Obviously, this was a 5-star series. I adore this so much. The conversations in it amazing, just, we end up so far from where we started out, and it's just so beautiful. I still don't have any words. It is just one of the most amazing things I've ever read, and I love it so much. I love Elle, I love Ed, oh my feelings, oh my feelings. I was fine, like I was tearing up, obviously you could see, but it wasn't until a post scene that I just lost it. Amazing. With that, ideally we would like something light and fluffy to be my next read. However, Crystal and I are probably going to be reading Us Against You, and I don't think I have anything that's not depressing on my TBR for this month. That's going to be fun. We're going to get my next Audacity August book and see if I can make Us Against You fit. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble. So I don't need feelings at all. I have 63 videos. I took the last one off and put another one on. So Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 63. 55. Okay. One of the newer ones? Oh dear. I don't feel like I'm gonna get to the older ones. I just have to speed read. Ooh, alrighty. So it's Kate Beth Bookish and their Adventurer's Path.
Roll number 1 is a 5. And a blank. We have... Ooh! Witches and LGBT is the bonus.
Ooh, that does not... Ooh. It works. It works perfectly. Not for Us Against You. Okay. Okay. I'm screwed. Okay. Okay. So we got the prompt of witches, and if it has LGBT in it, that amazing. Which, in all technicality, I could put Blackbird Oracle on, but I think I'm gonna go Sleep Like Death by Kaylin Bayron. I'm just gonna check if it has witches, because I feel like it does. It's a fairy tale retelling, like, ooh, okay. That sounds like witches, right? And Crystal obviously messaged just at that moment, being like, and then you're going on to Us Against You, aren't you, after finishing Full Metal. Okay. I don't know if that actually would actually count for witches. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. I'm gonna quickly watch the second prompt just to see what I've got, and then I will go raid my brain.
Roll number 2. Also a 2. Another blank. We have Reapers with ebook as the bonus.
Reapers? Really? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go research. I'll be back. Hello, my darlings. So, chaos has erupted, and I am going to start reading The Blackbird Oracle by Deborah Harkness because Kirsty's Game desperately wanted me to read it. It has witches, reapers, squad goals, and is a historical setting, which was all 4 prompts that I watched of this. They had more prompts, but I didn't continue any further because this is the 4th book that I was going to read. So I've decided to generate another TBR game and see if we can make Us Against You fit. I have zero faith in this, but let's see. Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 62.
Here's a number between 1 and 62. It's 61.
Oh! Oh! Okay, so this is Meg Reads. Let's... Oh, I just saw another TBR game that I really like. Go back. Save to Audacity August. Why am I like this? So, let's have a looky at this. And I'm literally just trying to squeeze Us Against You on, so then I can start it and read the Blackbird Oracle and Us Against You in tandem, because that's where I need to be right now.
We're going for spin number 1. This month I'm going to try to spit her out flat because last month was an absolute disaster. I just don't know if by holding it down, we're going to give it chances to spin one way or other, but we're just going to try and figure it out. So spin number 1. Spin number 1 is a double yellow. Spin number 1 fell on double yellow, and I did switch up this prompt a little bit because it used to be subscription boxes, let's move on to spin number 2, which is double blue. Spin number 2 brought us to double blue, which is a recent purchase. Let's go to spin number 3. Oh, it fell on the pink with the little candy here. I think that means we're falling back quite a bit, but free pick. Spin number 3 ended up being a free pick because we fell on that kind of like red and white mint-ish candy.
Okay, so technically we can make this work somehow, because basically the first prompt that they got was a subscription box and or a special edition or limited edition or pretty cover, which, like, I don't have a single one of those on my list anyway, and this is one of the prettiest covers I've ever seen in my life, but that's fine. Then they got double blue, which was recent purchase, which what would be my most recent purchase? I got Kiss Kiss and A Sorceress Comes to Call. Anyway, then they got 2 spins in a row that were a free pick. So I'm taking it. Hi, I'm cheating.
Oh.
But not really, because they got 2 free picks. So I'm gonna go with one of those.
Free pick.
Because we're gonna make this work however I need to fit it on. And yeah, so
You have the audacity to make the rules yourself.
Absolutely. It is Audacity August and I am more than audacious. So this is going to be fun. I will be reading Blackbird Oracle and Us Against You. I'm so excited! Alright, I got some reading to do. I'll check in with you later. Bye! Please remind me to put the not sharp end of the needle into my mouth when I'm wanting to hold it. I've just gone, huh? Oh, that was not the right end of the stick.
No, it is not.
Whoopsies.
The sharp end doesn't go in your mouth, Bubba.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. It didn't hurt, it was just, I felt it against my tooth and I'm like, ooh, that was close. That was a little too close for my liking. I'm so frustrated with my brain because the second I take a break and switch to watching YouTube, it's like, oh, this is so nice and relaxing. Don't go back to reading. You just want to stay and relax. And I'm like, I know I do, but I want to read.
Curse this dichotomy.
Gosh darn it. Hello my darlings, so it is now 10 to midnight, so I need to wrap this vlog up. It is the first week of Pickpongathon done and dusted. Yes, it is day 11, but with the falling of the week, I'm just gonna do this first 11 days, week, and then the last week. Oh, it's only 6 days, but that is a-okay. So I just wanted to quickly wrap up. I'm not going to talk through stats or anything, but just over what I've done. And oh my god, I had the most amazing weekend. I'm so thankful to Ash, just like commandeering the brain cells, and I just could not think and just read, and it's been glorious. I didn't feel stressed about getting anything done, and it definitely meant I can definitely be more helpful, but I also don't have to feel burnt out on a weekend. I can just take things slow, which was really nice for me to witness. I will have so much vlog footage to edit in the next coming days, so we'll see. But for a quick recap of this week, I got short story collection or essay collection from Andy Reads and ended up reading Disability Visibility, edited by Alice Wong, and gave this 5 stars. It was absolutely amazing, so eye-opening and also so harrowing, but marvelous in what it is doing, and it got me to think so much about disability in ways that I hadn't thought about it, and also had a lot of things that resonated with me. I'm really curious to get disability intimacy and see what that goes, just because there was so much that I saw in this that I would like to see what's put forth in that one as well. And then for Sandra Got a Thing for Things, I had to read a final book, so I went with Headcase by Jack Heath and gave this a 4.5. This is the last book for Crystal's challenge for my bookish peeps, so this is done and dusted. I'm so happy with myself. And then the next prompt that I got was from Tasha's Library, and that was to read a loved author, and I had to get a friend to pick this to help, and Ash kindly chose Full Metal Alchemist Volume 9 by Hiromu Awakawa, and 5 stars. Holy mother of sweet Lord in heaven help me, brilliant. And this will actually finish off Ash's challenge for my bookish peeps for this year. Love! So, yay! I've done 2. I think I've actually done 3 bookish peeps. Who have I got? Yeah, so I finished Jacqueline's, which was only 1 book. Yes, I've done both Pick From Your List and the Full Metal and Hellsing. And I've done all of Jacqueline's because I got a massage. I read Kingdom of Copper. I actually ended up finishing that. So now I just have to do a charity event for Crystal, and she's fully teched off as well. Woo! And we need to do a picnic. It's a bit cold to do a picnic, but I mean, we need to go on a date and play a game, so a picnic would actually work kind of well. And then for Kirsty from K-Beth Bookish's game, I started reading The Blackbird Oracle by Deborah Harkness and have made it 88 pages into this. I'm dying. I love this world so much. The audiobook narrator is just, it's like being home again. I'm having a glorious time. It's fabulous. So I will hopefully be able to give my full thoughts next week. We shall see what the reading gods have in store. And then I needed to start my buddy read of Us Against You by Frederick Bachman, because Crystal and I apparently want to hurt our souls. And I have started it, and holy dooly, I got 82 pages into this, and my soul, I have so many light and fluffy reads on my TBR for this month. It's fine. This is beautiful. Frederick Bachman's writing just, oh fuck. Like, I literally was just listening to the audiobook working on my cross stitch, and I've come in and started tabbing up the different sections. Like, I loaded up the quotes so I could go back over and see the ones that I wanted to get. There are ones that I didn't tag that were on that list, and I have tabbed that weren't on the list, so I'm just, oh, it's absolutely amazing. 82 pages into this, and throughout this week, Ash and I have been reading sonnets. So we haven't done today's, we've read 55, so we're at 56, and I'm really proud of us. So that's 99 to go, dear God. We're aiming for like 5 or 6 a day. Obviously some days it's going to be easier to do that than others, but so far we've been going really well. So these are the 3 books that I've completed in the first 11 days, and then I got 82 pages, 55 pages, and 88 pages of Blackbird Oracle under my belt, which I'm really happy with. I have definitely watched a shit ton of YouTube just to sort of get my brain where I needed it to. So I'm really happy that I have managed to get the reading mojo back. I've got back into my cross stitch, and I really just needed this weekend of doing nothing. And I'm very happy that, you know, I'm able to do that. We'll be back at work tomorrow and we'll see how we go. Oh, I did post a couple of times about flowers. So I did do my lifestyle challenge, and I also needed to walk 5,000 steps until Wednesday, and then I needed, from Thursday the 8th, I needed to do 5,500, and I have hit well and beyond that. Yes. Oh, it's just been a very successful week, and I feel revamped and in a good space. I caught up on my little drawings that I wanted to do, and it's been good. It's been very, very good. If I do want to read my entire TBR list, we are not currently at where I should be. I would need to have read 2,222 pages. I have read 1,508. So I have 714 to catch up. But that is significantly less than where I started the weekend on. I think I was at 700 pages. So I've done good. Alrighty, I'm going to sign off here, so let me know in the comments how your August has started out. Do you have any Audacity that you were attempting? I have plenty, and I will leave linked below everyone's TBR games that I have stolen. And also the Pickpongathon people, Crystal being the creator, and I'm so happy that it's going well. So let me know anything you want to let me know in the comments down below. And if you like this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of this mess, feel free to subscribe. I'll hopefully see you in my next video. Bye! Sweet love, renew thy force, be it not said.